How about now?
There
Ah,
you
the
go.
microphones got switched. Excellent, excellent. Hello everyone. Welcome back. It's been a long time, and I'm so happy to be have been the host for our trailer showcase. We did this all of last week. We looked at over 170 different games and showed off in so many amazing, cool things about them. Um, And today I was just inspired looking at Twitter through all of the friends that we've made, the people that we've met, and their amazing games that they've been building and creating. Um, that I really wanted to show people some of the highlights that we've all shared. And there's not going to be anything from me talking except to just preface this final showcase as the things that these guys are making are amazing and they really represent what we can do when we come together as a community. Um, but not only did they make amazing games, or they're in the process of making really great games, but they also took time out of their schedules and time out of making the game to make a video to go along with that game. And it's just a really amazing testament to what we can do with the limitations that we have and with the inspiration that we have. And so all of these videos are full of love, very inspired, and represent things that are much bigger than just the one video itself. So I just want to welcome you guys one last time to go on an adventure watching some cool videos, and we can share one last experience like this together. So thank you. The first video that we have is by the Low Bros, and they made a teaser trailer just for IndiE3, and they really, with that, have represented a lot of these things. So it's a very long video, but it's one of the coolest things that we saw all week last week, and so I'm absolutely would love to share it again with you guys for their game coming out, Indie Pogo.
Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Lowe. I am the co-founder of Lowbro Studios, and I make all the sexy pixel art for our games. I've got to confess, I am stupidly excited to announce our game for the very first time here at the first ever IndiE3. So because the game is still pretty early in development, we don't have a ton of stuff to show. I'll just go ahead and show you the teaser, and then I'll talk more in depth about it after. So you're probably asking yourself at this point, what the hell is Indie Pogo? Um, Essentially, it's an arena fighting crossover game in the vein of Super Smash Bros. And as you may be able to guess from the title, jumping is a huge part of the game. It's the central mechanic. And we have been absolutely blessed by the support that we've gotten from fellow indie studios, allowing their characters and stages and general content to make cameos in our game, and those numbers have been continuing to grow since we started developing the game. On that note, I'd like to formally announce some of the characters that will be appearing on the first release. It's not all of them, but I do just want to give a shout out to some of the studios who have been so kind as to let us use their content. So go support them, go say hi to them, go love them. So we want to hear from you. Tell us what indie characters you want to see appear in the game. I know I personally want to see Owlboy and Savant duking it out. Looking at you, D-Pad Studios. Because if there's anything I've learned from IndiE3, it's that if enough people want something to happen, chances are in the indie scene it's going to happen. So contact us on Twitter, it's @LowBros, or you can find our Facebook page, Lowbros Studios. Let us know what you think about the game. And if you want to learn more about IndiePogo, be sure to download the official IndiePogo devlog on iOS. We're going to be posting demos and videos and information about characters and so on and so forth on a semi-regular basis, so go ahead and check that out. It's free, and when the game is done, the devlog app is going to turn into the game, so you don't have to download anything extra. So there's really no reason not to.
So all of that was the teaser trailer for IndiePogo, as well as amazing stuff for so many other games. Thank you so much to the Low Bros for bringing that to us. Very special trailer. The next game that we have is Sacred Ground by Dr. Slouch. Again, that was No Stick Slouch's Sacred Ground, a trailer that does a lot with by holding back and not showing too much. A great teaser. The next one we have is Guru Meditation Project's The Weavers. Again, that was Guru Meditation Project's The Weavers, a really gorgeous trailer that shows a lot of different game mechanics in a very short amount of time, while not over-explaining too much. Next one that we have is by Midnart. This is Sign Motion. You're going to really, really love this trailer. That was Midnart's Sign Motion. That game always gets me so excited about what we can do with just a little bit of ambient noise and a very specific situation that relates to so many of us around the world, all over the place. For something that now has no relation to any of us in any worlds, I would love to show you Shoot Shimi.
Fish plus muscles. And wait, what? No time to wait. Guns. Shoot Shimmy.
Oh yeah, we have
Shoot. Shimmy. Shoot. Shimmy. Shoot. Shimmy.
That's Neon Deity Games Shoot Shimi! Ah, that was so exciting. That is a game you can just get right now on your mobiles for $1 at shootshimi.com. And I recommend it. It is fabulous. There's so much to do right there. The next one that we have is, this is DevZoo. DevZoo's game, this is the teaser trailer for NYO Arcade. It does some very special things that became themes of IndiE3 trailer showcase that I really, really love. So here's the teaser for NYO Arcade. That was DevZoo's teaser trailer for NYO Arcade, which is a platforming game that has a lot of different elements to it. And so instead of going by, they have other teaser trailers that have the gameplay footage in them. We saw a recurring theme during IndiE3 of people choosing to use the video media to instead show off the themes of the game rather than how the game plays itself. And that was always, it was very interesting who took what turns and why, and we'll see probably a couple more as well during the rest of this showcase. But it is absolutely my honor to be showing all of these really the coolest trailers that we get to see. And so the next one that we have is by Chagata Games, and it's Nandayanin. Nandayanin? With a question mark and an exclamation mark? The First Sutra.
反乱じゃない天狗マンゲームだ
Hello, that was Nandayanan, the First Sutra. Amazing bullet hell that has a lot of cool nuances to it that every time I watch that trailer, I get a little bit more out of it that I cannot wait to play. The next game that we have is called Midboss by Kitsune Games. That is Midboss by Kitsune Games. Really great trailer with very fun pacing to it that I really, really enjoyed and gave a really great look at the game. You can go get that. That's the alpha is available now, and you can watch it as it grows in development over this next the coming season, summer season. It's summer now. Speaking of great pacing and trailers, the next game that we have for you is Last Jungle in Sector 17, Part 1. Oh, if I can get access to my mouse. There we go. please go vote for that on Greenlight. Make sure that's greenlit. That is The Last Jungle in Sector 17. I remember when we were watching this, it was me and Tess Young about a week ago, and we were just so excited when we saw the ships immediately rise up and start flying around, and that you got to be the ship, this kind of action strategy hybrid that just was so cool to watch and be a part of. The next game, completely different. We had a whole lot of sports type games that all did so many different things, and it was this real renaissance celebration of cooperative. I'm trying to remember who, but someone termed it couch op, and I think it was one of our devs within this group, but I cannot remember for the life of me who. But I believe it was actually 2DX, their group, the sports ball group. But one of those of many was called Particle Mace, and we watched this at the very beginning of the whole week. And if you missed it, I'm honored to show you once again Particle Mace. That was Particle Mace by Andy Wallace. Absolutely amazing and astounding. Such a really cool game, and that is coming out very, very soon, so make sure you keep an eye out for it at particlemace.com. The next game that we have, another amazing indie game that has gotten a lot of press and a lot of hype for all the amazing reasons, and was part of the Warped Door panel that Chris Priestman ran, and that was featuring the amazing streamer Hannah Hammocks. The game is called Glitch Hikers.
This is Radio 90, and you're listening to Night Drive. Let's go on a journey together. Look at the night sky. What do you see out there? Emptiness? Chaos? An uncaring void? Or do you see the stars? The art of the nebulae? The romance of distant galaxies? There are stars above you even in the day, and they are watching.
Things can get a little strange when you're driving late at night. You cross into another space, the journey a liminal place, and you never know who you might meet along the way. Keep your eye on the road and have a lovely drive.
If you've ever wanted to simulate the being the driver of a strange assortment of hitchhikers, Glitch Hikers is there for you. Really, really amazing, and absolutely thankful that they were a part of the IndiE3 showcase so that I could show that to you guys, because it is panning out to be an amazing game that is coming out very soon. Speaking of another game that is in development, this is, let me get the dev name for you. Where is it? Oh, this is From Dust Scratch. Drew and the Floating Labyrinth, a game that has many textures to it that are exciting and awesome. That was Drew in the Floating Labyrinth. Puts into context that sometimes we reject contemporary ideas, especially around video games, not because we hate or loathe the medium or the people who are part of it, but sometimes to gain separation so that we can come back to it with new ideas and new formulations and bring in other ideas from other places. And I think that the hand-drawn character style of Drew in the Floating Labyrinth really captures that to create new expressions and new themes that we've never seen before. And so that is just an absolutely amazing thing that oh gosh, I don't want to blank on their names. It was Dust Games from Dust Scratch Games. Thank you. The next game that we have, completely different and completely fresh and new and interesting with what they're doing with their game, is called The Hit. Find that at thehitgame.co.uk. And like I said last time, very, very important themes of finding faceless people in a very highly textured world. The art direction is so clear within The Hit, and it was really, really amazing to be able to show that and to share that with everyone. Another game that we have, I think, let me see, we've got about 4 left, excuse me. This next one, also absolutely astounding. This is by Pyrodactyl Games, and this is their game Unrest. That was Pyrodactyl's Unrest. A very elegant game about exploring relationships with people and what it means to actually be with people and trying to understand them at an individual level, and how every individual is a different person. Really exploring those kinds of ways within the scope of a video game. And I cannot wait to see what else comes from that and how that comes out. On a completely different note, we have another kind of sports-styled game, and this was such a huge hit. Get your heart ready for this one, because this is Sophie Holden's Bang 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 Bang. That was Sophie Holden's Bang 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 Bang, or sorry, Bang Bang Bang. Just the three, just the three. I didn't realize until the second time watching it that the guy at the very end in purple just shot himself in the leg. That was really, really funny. All right, so I've got two left to show you. This is the second last one is 2DX's Sports Ball 2014. That amazing trailer. That is 2DX's Sports Ball. All you have to do is fly and tackle. That's the whole game. That's it. and then you just have to do it with a whole lot of other people too. Uh, really brilliant, and hilarious trailer, well put together and well fitting of the retro aesthetic that they were advertising for, especially with the transparent faded in slow-mo faces. Really, really great. So I've got one more to show you. This is Mutlu Creative's A Life Worth Dying For, and just a really amazing, evocative game that does things in a very different way, and I am honored to show this to you. So thank you.
They say that moments before you die, your whole life flashes before your eyes. But what if it doesn't?
So you can find more information on that at alifeworthdyingfor.com, and I recommend it because there's a lot of really cool stuff going on there. Very simple memory game on the surface, but underneath it doing a lot of different things with their themes and at least doing their dangest to try to teach you something, or at least train your memory in some way. And it's just a very, very cool game, and all of the games, not just the ones that we showed in this last kind of highlight reel, but all of the games that we showed brought so many different things. I only limited myself and this tiny, tiny slice of the showcase to just trailers. We also showed so many different pieces of concept art. We had game dev sites. We even showed GIFs, just standalone GIFs that had a title attribution to them and an artist. And there were just so many forms that the things that you guys are creating take. And it was my pleasure to be able to show all of you guys that. We have the entire list. I believe it's on our Tumblr. If it's not, I'll make sure to put it there. But all of the games that we've shown there, including the ones with the trailers that we've shown tonight, links to those will be in that master spreadsheet so that you guys can all see it. I think that's really all I have for tonight. I thank you guys for joining me, and we are going to this has been the last trailer showcase. We are going to have some a small break and then have some closing notes on kind of what IndiE3 means to us and what's going on, I guess. Just kind of how the event went. So thank you so much for honoring me with being your host of the Indie Showcase, and I will see you again another time.